So, hey, shut it off!
Let's go!
What's going on, you guys? So, your boy Bushido's still under the weather, but we got to keep it together. Bob Arum gave his thoughts on as to now how would a fight play out between Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford. Hit that like button for your boy. Give me that HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. So Bob Arum was on Fight Hype, did an interview with Fight Hype. Salute to Fight Hype, right? Bob Arum did an interview. Now, we haven't heard Bob Arum in a while, right? We haven't heard from Bob in quite a while. Well, at least when it pertains to Terence Crawford, we haven't heard too much from Bob Arum. And I believe it was Sean from Fight Hype asked him, how do you see the fight between Crawford and Spence playing out now? And Bob responded by saying that he always felt that Terence Crawford was the better fighter. But however, based off of how he's seen Spence look, and he don't know if Crawford is mentally stable enough to be able to beat Spence now. Or something to that effect, right? Mentally. And looking at it objectively, there's one thing I noticed about Terence Crawford that seems to be his most glaring weakness, and that's his overconfidence. His confidence could be his weakness at times. There's some things in fights that I've seen about Terence Crawford, and Crawford fans, don't get mad at your boy Bushido. Y'all know I rock with Crawford, but there's a few things that I noticed that could be detrimental to him in a fight with guys like Spence, right? His confidence. Like, for example, when the Sean Porter fight, it was early in the fight, I believe between rounds 1 and 4. Sean Porter landed a good shot, right? And Crawford, it was towards the end of the round, and Crawford looked at Sean and was like, you did that? Like, you? Like, really, really arrogant, right? Really, really arrogant. I've seen it in fights before where he'll stick out his tongue and do these things, right? And yeah, that's probably what Bob Arum is talking about. And Bob Arum probably always felt that, right? But he wasn't going to say anything like that while Crawford was signed under him. That's, in my opinion, Crawford's biggest weakness, and that could be Spence's biggest advantage going into a fight with a guy like Crawford. Because while Crawford has a lot of tools, he's a very dynamic fighter, his overconfidence at times, if you could lull him into a dog fight, right, you can get the best of him, right? If you could lull him into your type of fight, if you can, because he's super confident. He's not going to want you to beat him at anything. And I think that could be Crawford's biggest weakness going into a fight with Errol Spence Jr. Yes, it could be his biggest weakness going to a fight with Spence. His overconfidence. And I believe a lot of people kind of see this already, but that's probably what Bob Arum was talking about. He don't know if Crawford has the mental at this point. Now, Bob Arum could be probably talking to something about something else, but when I look at mental, I look at things like confidence and your mentality in a fight. Like, okay, this dude is getting to you, and now this dude hit you, and now you looking at him like, like how he supposed to hit me? Like, no, bro, it's a fight. So yeah, like in the Sean Porter fight is the most recent example to where he got hit good, and it was an obvious shot, right? And Crawford's like, you did that? Like he was pointing at him and shit, like totally out of the fight. Right? Totally out of the fight mentally. Like he was just like, Crawford mentally, his overconfidence. He don't want you to get the one up on him at nothing. Right? And that could be working his favor, or that could work against him. And it's probably what Bob Arum is talking about. Or Bob Arum could simply be hating. Right? He could simply be hating. But really, that's Errol Spence. In my opinion, that's one of his best shots. To beat a guy like Crawford is to get in his head and make him beat him at something in the fight to where he's going to try to beat you at something that you're better than him at in that fight. That's Spence's best shot, in my opinion, to deal with Crawford, right? Unless he just goes up in there and knocks him the fuck out. But we all know this isn't a fairy tale. This is reality. It doesn't really work that way. So it's going to be a dog fight when it happens. And Bob Arum, we haven't heard from him in quite a while in regards to Bud Crawford. But that's my thoughts on it. Terence Crawford, as great as a fighter he is, not everybody's exempt from having weaknesses. And Terence Crawford's biggest weaknesses to me is his overconfidence. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.